Hey everybody, it's Patric Fransko. I want to talk to you in this video about how to build an audience to target people who might be involved in the decision-making process of doing school security products. I know a lot of you sell school security window films, and this audience that you may want to target is people that have the ability to influence or make the decision about implementing school security products. Unfortunately, it's a sign of the days that we live in that this is of the top of mind of a lot of people out there. So again, if you offer a product or service that helps with this process, it makes sense to be in front of people that have the ability to make a decision about implementing one of these products into a school facility. So with that, we're going to go ahead and jump into how we would build an audience specifically to target people that can influence a decision or make a decision with regard to this. Again, we're right back at the beginning, at the back end of Facebook Ads Manager, and we're going to go over to tools like we have before and select that and select audiences, because we're going to build an audience specific to school security. You're going to see the two audiences we built in previous videos, homeowner and commercial flat glass, and we're going to go here to create an audience, and we're going to choose saved audience. We're going to name this something really simple that you can remember, so if you want to run an ad against it, you're always going to know this is your school security audience. The first thing we're going to talk about is the locations tab, which we've talked about in previous videos. Now, in this situation, you want to reach people that are living in that particular area that the schools are in, but also people that are also in that location, because people might be traveling into that location, like teachers, school administrators, facility managers may be traveling in from outside the district you're targeting to teach in those schools or whatever. So they may be a decision maker. So we want to choose people living in or recently in this location, instead of people living in this location, people recently in this location, or people traveling in this location. So let's go ahead and choose people living in or recently in this location. We don't want to target the whole United States, but let's say that I'm doing business in and around where our office is at. So again, we're going to choose Chagrin Falls, Ohio, and we're going to click there, and it's going to target the greater Cleveland area. So a lot of schools, a lot of people in that district. Again, you got either people traveling in or living in that area, 1.4 to 1.7 million. But again, not all those people obviously would be relevant. So people that are of decision-making age, let's say that they'd have to be a couple years out of high school or college anyway. So let's put the bottom of the age at 24 and maybe the top at 62. We don't necessarily want to be pitching it to people that are of retirement age either. So right there, that takes us down to 1 million to 1.2 million. Next, we want to get into detailed targeting. So again, you've got to think about how you reach people in this decision making. You may not be able to get right into the office to talk to the decision maker in this, but you can kind of go around the sideway and get in front of people that can influence that or send or forward information to the decision maker. So who might those people be? In my mind, I would think people that work at the school, i.e. teachers, principals, assistant principals, people like that, and the parents of the kids that go to those schools. So how would we target those? Let's just go down here and start with teacher. And again, you're going to see a bunch of things come up with job titles. Let's go ahead and select elementary school teacher, teacher in general, elementary school teacher, primary school teacher. Let's just choose middle school teacher, high school teacher. Let's choose a couple of those. Kindergarten teacher, get those in there. Now, let's say the principal of the school. Also a decision maker. So high school principal, job title. Let's go to suggestions, vice principal, middle school principal, elementary school principal, assistant principal. You see what I'm doing here? Elementary school, K through 12 principal. Now we're targeting the principals of the school and the teachers of the school. So those are all people that potentially can help influence the decision making. Now let's talk about the parents. Let's go ahead and just put in parents. Now this is going to be interesting because it allows you to choose things like parents with teenagers 13 to 17. Let's open up that suggestions again. Parents with kids 6 to 8 years old. Parents with preteens 9 to 12 years old. Parents with preschoolers, 3 to 5. I apologize, I'm tripping over my letters. Probably don't want to go to newborns or parents with kids 18 to 26, but we've hit the main school age parents right here. So we've now got parents and teachers and principals in this audience. And you can see now in this area, you got 22,400 to 26,400 people in this circle that would fit one of these categories. As you're running school security, those are going to be the people that primarily are going to be the most interested in school security because either they have a kid going to school or they work in a school. So again, they may not be the decision maker, but they could take that post and forward it to somebody that is a decision maker, the school board or something like that. I haven't even checked on, let's just see if like school board is in here. This has a couple different things, but it's primarily based on individual school boards. So with that, like I said, I think we have a pretty good audience built out here. It again narrows it down to from 1.4 to 1.7 million to 22,000 to 26,000, and allows you to really target people that are most likely to either be able to influence a decision or make that decision themselves. Once you get to this point and you're happy with all these detailed targeting things that you've selected here, you just click Save, Create Saved Audience, and now you'll see you have a school security audience. So as you run different types of advertisement, you can select the appropriate audience and always know that you're targeting it instead of just running a really broad-based advertisement. Hopefully that helps. I think you're really going to find that your return on your ad spend really increases when you target the ads like we've talked about in this video series, because instead of putting that ad out to everybody, even people that don't have any interest in your product or service, you're really trying to narrow it down to really putting it in front of the people that are most likely to have an interest in what you're offering. So hope that helps. I'll talk to you soon. Take care.